Welcome to Moving Through Anxiety, the podcast for the mom entrepreneur who looks like she's got it all together, but underneath the surface, she's overwhelmed, overthinking, and exhausted from carrying so much. I'm your host, Katherine Miller, a mental health therapist turned anxiety coach, a mom of two very big-hearted daughters, and a mom who's walked through the fire of burnout, breakdowns, and breakthroughs. I created this space for you. All right, so this is the first episode, and it's just me and you. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about why I started this podcast. You'll learn more about what you can expect here and how this space is going to support you in building a more peaceful, present, and playful life. Because let's be honest for a second, I didn't start this podcast because I had it all figured out. I started it because just a couple years ago, I didn't. I was trying to be the perfect mom, build a business, and keep everyone happy. Also, be the one who held it all together. And I told myself, it's just stress. I can handle this, right? I'm a mental health therapist. But underneath, I was anxious all of the time. I was yelling at the people I loved most, and I couldn't sleep. And I felt like I was constantly behind everyone else, even when things looked fine on the outside. But the worst part, one day my oldest daughter looked at me and she asked, "Mom, why are you always mad at me?" And that just broke me because it wasn't true. I wasn't mad at her. I was struggling with feeling anxious constantly. I was feeling overwhelmed daily, and I was just feeling scared of not being enough. But that moment cracked me open, and it set me on a path of healing, not just for myself, but for the legacy I wanted to create as a mom, as an entrepreneur, and as a woman. And now this podcast is part of that legacy. Every week, I'll be here sharing with you tools that can help you understand what's really happening in your mind and body when anxiety shows up. You're going to hear stories to remind you you're not alone, and get grounded practices you can use to feel calmer, clearer, and more connected in your life and business. Also, you can expect to meet some incredible guests who are bringing their expertise to the table. They're here to share practical tools, deep insights, and valuable knowledge that you can apply right away. I believe anxiety isn't a flaw. It's a signal. It's your body's way of asking to be heard. And when we learn how to listen, that's when we move mountains. So whether you're folding laundry or you're out on a walk, maybe you're just hiding in your car for those 10 minutes of peace, I see you. You're not alone. I've been there. And I want you to know you don't have to fix yourself. You just have to come home to yourself. And this is your space to do just that. If this resonates with you, I'd love for you to hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you're feeling generous, please leave a quick review. It helps other moms find this podcast and feel less alone too. And I'm so excited because in the next episode, we're diving into the real reason you feel anxious. And spoiler alert, it's not just stress. I can't wait to share what I've learned with you. Until then, take a deep breath. And I promise you're doing better than you think. All right, so I want you to always remember you are not alone and you're not broken. You're becoming. Thank you so much for your time and energy today. If something in this episode landed, share it with a friend or take a screenshot and tag me at Moving Mountains with KM. I'd love to hear what hit home. And hey, just a quick reminder before you go. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're becoming. Let's keep moving through it together. Another quick disclaimer before you go. This podcast is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional mental health advice or therapy. Please reach out to a licensed provider if you need further support.